Hi guys, I just filmed a video sharing with you guys how I cut my hair and why it's so short and stuff like that. So that one should already be up by now, so check it out if you haven't seen it. But today I wanted to share something that I just did that nobody even knows about, like in my personal life. Like my sister doesn't know, like family members don't know. The only people I've shared it with is coworkers, because they don't know my family, so it's fine. And I recently, like just yesterday, told my best friend about it, and it is that I joined Tinder. And if you guys are wondering why that's like, that's like no, not a big deal. Who doesn't have Tinder? Like, it is for me. If you guys haven't seen my Never Been Kissed video, I'll link that underneath or somewhere on here. Some people, asked me or suggested, me trying online dating, or if I had tried it, asked me about it. And I was like, you know what? I had never tried it. I don't think it's really for me, to be honest. And that's still kind of the truth. I had never tried it, so I couldn't say definitely, like, it's not for me. But I don't know. It's just nerve-wracking, like, meeting somebody and, like, I want to say that I am myself, but I feel like, what if they think I look different than my pictures? Even though I'm not trying to, like, catfish anyone, I definitely will show myself. So I've never really tried online dating. I just think it's really nerve-wracking talking to somebody and then meeting them. It just be awkward, and I'd rather not. But then I haven't met anybody in person, so I was like, you know what? Why not? So I just decided to give Tinder a shot. And I know what you guys are gonna say, that Tinder is more for hooking up, and I definitely gathered that from using it for like about a week. But there are some people that are looking for serious, but it's very, mostly hooking up. But I chose Tinder because, one, it's free and it's not like eHarmony or anything like that. And I feel like eHarmony is more like, you're ready for marriage and it's more serious in a way. And I'm kind of in that in-between state where I'm not looking for anything casual and I'm not looking for like marriage, Like when I started this, I was like, okay, I'm going to try it out for a week and see how it goes. And I did not plan on, like, I definitely, one of my things was that I was not going to go on any dates. That was not my like go-to, like, oh, I'm going to meet somebody, we both swipe right and like we meet up. Like, no, that's too much for me. So I didn't go on any dates. That was a for sure no. But I did meet some people on there. And it was like, I will say, even though a lot of it was like flirtatious and everything like that, and a lot of them were looking for like hookups and stuff like that, it was like not bad either. Like, it wasn't like people sending like new pictures, which was good, because I don't think you can send pictures. It's just like through text and stuff, unless you guys give each other your phone numbers, and obviously it's different. But it was just messaging back and forth, and they'd be flirtatious, I'd be flirtatious, and then they would express that they were looking for something casual or, sex, and I was just like, I'm not. It was usually really nice. Like, they weren't like, oh, F you or anything. Like, it was not like that. It was just me saying that I was not looking for anything casual, and they'd be like, oh, okay, great, and good luck, and I would say good luck to them and whatnot, and that was usually about it. So that's perfect. One funny thing though that like happened, and I was just freaking the hell out. So we have a guy roommate now. He's like a friend of mine. Like, I've known him forever. He's my best friend's brother. So I've literally known him since I was like 15, and he's living with us now, and he's a boy. And literally the day he got here, I was on Tinder because it was one of the first days that I was using it and stuff, and I was swiping. And he comes up, and I'm just like, I literally did not look at the pictures, did not read his bio or anything. I don't know if he's come across mine. That's really awkward. I've been like too shy to even bring it up because, like I said, nobody knows about it. That was very nerve-wracking, and I was just so like, oh God, like, this is so embarrassing. But I mean, like, it's not, because it's like he's on there, like I'm on there, like whatever. I did try to be as a front of like what it looked like in my pictures. I think I had like 2 or 3 like full body like pictures. So I even have one without any makeup and like my short hair, because like I did mention I didn't have long hair anymore. So I try to be as upfront as I can because, like I said, I'm not trying to catfish anybody. And then two guys I really was interested in, and I've been talking to. The first guy, he's very nice, very sweet, very Texan. The one little problem was that he was really into hunting, and when I swipe right on, because I actually read the profile, not like everybody else that just swipes, and I actually looked at his pictures and stuff, and I hadn't seen anywhere that he liked hunting. And I'm not against hunt. I don't know how to say it. Like I eat meat. I'm not a vegan or anything like that, but just like hunting, like it's just I don't know. And so he was really into that. So that was the one thing that I was like, oh, like literally when we were messaging back and forth, he was like, oh, I'm hunting. I'm like, oh God, you're really into it. And that's one of the things that I noticed when I was like swiping on guys and stuff is, and I'm guessing because it's Texas, there's so many of them with like pictures of like them hunting with like a dead deer, and it was just like, so it grossed me out. And some girls are cool with that, and obviously it's the South, obviously it's Texas, so a lot of them were like that. I would say about 90% of the guys would either have like hunting, and they would talk about tacos. A lot of the guys, they were, oh, like, I like fitness and I like working out and eating right, but those tacos though, and or I just want to meet somebody who can make me tacos. Like literally, so many guys are talking about tacos. I'm like, what is this thing with tacos? Like I don't know. So that was the first guy. He was like nice. And he said the hunting thing, which I said I wasn't that into, but he kind of brushed it off and he kept talking to me. But then it turned into him just asking me about what guys I was talking to on the app. He was just like, oh, are you talking to a lot of guys? And I'm like, not really. I literally just started it and like we matched and, not really. And then we kept talking, and then we stopped talking for a few days, and then he came back on, and again he was asking me like how it was going and what kind of guys I was talking to, and that's kind of weird. Like I'm just like, do you want to be my friend? Or, like, why do you keep asking me about like if I'm like talking to anybody on? I don't know. It was just a weird thing. Like it just him asking me about guys that I was talking to, and I mentioned one of the guys that I was interested in, and I don't know, like it wasn't really so much romantic as it was like a friend. Like he wasn't really giving me advice. He was just wanting to know my experience on the site and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I don't think the point of this website is for us to talk about how it's going for us on the app. I mean, so I don't know. He's whatever. The other guy, I kind of like this other guy. Like, I liked him a lot. He ruined it. I liked him a lot, and I really was, like, looking for something, like, I don't know, like him to ask me out or something like that, because we talked nonstop for, like, 3 or 4 days, like, back and forth, like, and he knew I worked overnight, and so I would be messaging him in the night, and when he could, he would message back, and then if not, obviously during the day and stuff like that, and it was going great, and we were getting along, and everything was great until we started talking about music, and he just is one of those that is really into rock, and that's all he listens to. And so he was just like excited, and he told me about this band, and told me to listen to this one song from them, but listen to this song before this song. He literally gave me like a list and how to like listen to it, and I did. And I mean, I love rock. I love all kind of music. I'm not just like rock though, and so I listened to them, and they're all right. Like I need to listen to them more, I guess, like, to really say if I'm into them or not. So it's like, oh great, good band. Like I didn't expect the singer to sing like that, because he had like a weird, not weird, but like interesting voice. And so I was like that. And then he asked me what bands I liked, which I was like, I'm guessing you're just talking about rock. Like, he didn't ask me what artists I like. He just said, like, what kind of bands, like, because he was just into rock. And that's one thing that I don't like, people who are just so close-minded, and they're just like, oh, I love rock. And he told me, he's like, I hate country. I'm like, what kind of like country? Like, I hate people who are like that about music. It's like, music, like, why? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm, like, explaining this right, but, like, and I've had friends like this, like, my best friend, she used to be like that too. She was like all into metal, and she still listens to all metal and like rock and stuff, but she's kind of come around, and she likes regular music too. Like, she's not totally against it. Like before, it was like she was allergic to like any other genre, which I didn't like. I don't like that because like, why be so close-minded, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I told him what bands I liked, and he told me like which ones are similar that he liked. But then I said, but if I was talking about in general, like my favorite artist, person ever obsessed with, I said it would be Tori Kelly. I absolutely love her and stuff. And I told him to check out one of her songs, and he did. And he said she had a beautiful voice and stuff, but it wasn't his thing. It was like that. And we just like stopped talking, and he hasn't messaged me at all, and I haven't messaged him back because that was kind of a turn off. And I don't know if he got over it too because of the whole music thing, and he was just like, I can't be into a girl who likes country and like, which Torque is not country, but like pop and all of that. So if that's the reason he's not messaging me back, and great, because I don't want somebody who's close-minded like that. I mean, everything else, like I said, was great. That was the only thing that like messed it up. But yeah, it was fun. Like I said, like messaging like somebody and like, I don't know, being interested, and like, I don't know, it's just like getting that like giggly feelings and stuff like that. But like I said, I didn't meet anybody or anything like that like in person. There was this really, really, really cute guy that messaged me, and if they're like really good looking, I would swipe no. Like, I think he sounded like very like funny and stuff in his thing, in his bio. And so he started messaging me, and he was just like so smooth, and I kind of accused him of wanting my Snapchat to like send nudes and stuff, but it was like actually a misunderstanding. But then he was very smooth and was saying like, because I said I wanted to take a nap, and he was like, oh, I'll join you. Like, so he turned out to be like, you know, very flirtatious like that. And then I was like, what are you looking for? He's like, whatever you're looking for. Like, you know, I got it out of him to say that he was looking for something casual, and I was just like, well, I'm not, sorry. And it just ended perfectly. But so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the app. I haven't used it in the last 2 days. I don't know. Like, it's, like I said, it's fun. Like, I see it more like it's serious, but it's not. Like, you know, like I'm not like thinking like, oh my god, this is gonna be my husband or like my boyfriend. Like, I'm just like talking to somebody like online. Like, I don't really think of it that real, like if it was in person and stuff. So I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys, because like I said, a lot of people don't know from my personal life. They don't know that I've done this. Like, my sister doesn't even know this, so if once she sees this video, she's gonna be like, what? But we have had some problems. There hasn't been a chance for me to like, you know, be like friendly with her and like let her know everything that's going on with my life. Yeah, it was interesting. Like I said, it's just to know that there are people out there, and like that people like you also. I just wanted to update you guys about like my love life, I guess, or lack thereof still. But I guess like now I am kind of open to it. Hey guys, ignore how I look. We had a like Halloween party yesterday, so I look rough right now because it was a long night. So I'm editing the video currently right now, and I realized that it didn't end right. I think my camera cut off and I forgot to film the ending, but I wanted to update you guys. I filmed that video in the beginning of October. Now it's towards the end, like Halloween is like a day away. So I wanted to do a little update on the update for you guys. One small update from the video is that I did share with my roommate that his profile popped up, and it wasn't weird or anything. He hasn't seen mine, but maybe because I denied him. The update for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, and I'm sorry I have to be so vague about this update, but it's just for those that follow me on Snapchat and saw this particular story. Recently I shared in my Snapchat that I met somebody and I liked somebody, but that guy I did not meet in Tinder. I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. I don't want to talk too much about him because it's a relatively new thing and I don't want to jinx it, but I just wanted to make sure you guys didn't think that he was from Tinder. I met him in person. But yeah, follow me on Snapchat if you want to know more. I probably won't talk about him in a while because, like I said, I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, I'm more comfortable on Snapchat and sharing stuff like that. I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. I'm done with my makeup. I'm a panda, guys. I actually had this like for a while now, like you know, Halloween ago, but we're using it today. I wish Pandas did so these are gonna be like ignore the mess, but yeah, I just have this lacy blouse and then this sweater dress thing and then this skirt and then of course my panda hat. On my makeup, I just did the top like a really dark purpley lip and then the bottom is nude so I can look like a panda, and then my nose, of course. Eyes is just like a black smoky with white and big lashes, because why not? Yay! We're all gonna take a shot. His is like, yours is triple. I like filled it up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! We're gonna take a shot. He's gonna wash it down with beer.
Alright, let's do it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Why do you want more shots?
One more shot.
Why? He's drunk already. I'm drunk. So, a Mad Hatter, a kitty, and a vampire hanging out in the bar. He's a panda now. I can't believe it. Oh.